All right, welcome to the Swamp Chat, brothers and sisters. I'm your host, Steve Vest. I promised you Morris Tarrant, also known as Tarp, Jerry Lee Lewis's drummer for 16 years, first session drummer at Sun Records in Memphis, Tennessee, and he's worked with people like Elvis Presley, Chuck Berry, Bill Haley and the Comets, Little Richard, Waylon Jennings, Hank Williams Jr. So what we're going to talk about today is his encounters with our boys, the Skinner Boys. In 1972, you were recording with J.J. Cale at Muscle Shoals, Alabama, and that's the first time you ran into Ronnie and his Skinner Boys. So what was it like?
It was a very, very great encounter, Steve, and it's good to be here with you today.
Good to be here with you.
On Swamp Chat. Yeah, and it's Steve Vest. Great. Swamp Chat. Everybody tune into his show. It's always good. And I would like to say it is an honor to be the first guest on Steve's show. And I ran into them boys, hung out with Ronnie a little bit in the dressing room and backstage, and we went to the park together and cooked hamburgers, and he was a real nice dude. I liked him very much. And of course Bob Burns and I became friends later on, him being one of the best drummers I've ever heard in my life. I wanted to meet Bob, wanted to play with him, got the opportunity to play with him at the Jazz Festival and at the Folk Festival in Atlanta. But it was good. It was real good. I like those guys a lot.
Well, how did you feel when you first met Ronnie? Ronnie had a very strong presence.
I felt real comfortable and real warm. Ronnie always made me feel real warm. Even after I got to know him, I'd come in, he'd be in a crowd, and there'd be a crowd of people, and he'd say, "Hey, old Tarp," and he'd put his hand on my shoulder. He was a great guy, a wonderful person. And I count it a blessing in my career and in my life to have met him. And the boys, the Collins, and all the rest of the guys, you know, Barry Oakley, and
that was the Allman Brothers.
All the Allman Brothers.
Yeah,
and
Dwayne.
They were all good guys. I enjoyed working with them and enjoyed meeting them and being part of that era. You know, I was glad to be able to grow up with them people.
Now, you worked with Dwayne as the original drummer for Derek and the Dominoes.
Yeah, that's right. I was working for Jerry Wexler at Criteria Records in Miami. And I was involved with the Dixie Flyers, which in turn was still Bobby Whitlock and Jim Dickinson, which got me involved with Derek and the Dominoes. And it was just like, and then the Alabama State Troopers. So I was more or less the Swamp Chat drummer. Swamp Chat.
In 1973, you played with the Alabama State Troopers at the Great American Music Hall in San Francisco with Leonard Skinner.
Yeah. Leonard was on that show. As a matter of fact, they were headlining the show, and we opened for them. And I hung out with the boys backstage there. That afternoon we did sound check, and then we all went to the park, hung out, grilled some hamburgers, had a few drinks, and it was a real good show.
That's great, man.
Real good.
Now, J.J. Cale, he wrote "Call Me the Breeze."
Yeah.
Skinner did a great arrangement of that.
They did an excellent arrangement of that. J.J. did write it, and I played on the first original track of J.J.'s recording of the Call Me the Breeze. And I did probably 15-20 tours with him and played many concerts. And I played congos on the album.
Awesome. And you met J.J. Cale through Leon Russell.
Right.
Keyboard player that wrote for Joe Cocker.
No, Leon Russell. Well, yeah, that's right.
1965.
Yeah, you're right. Leon was also the musical director for early TV show called Shindig.
Mm-hmm. I remember Shindig.
Yeah. Righteous Brothers.
And you recorded with J.J. Cale on Going Down?
Yeah, I recorded with Jay on Going Down.
Didn't Jeff Beck come in on that one?
Yeah, Jeff Beck, Don Nix wrote that. Don Nix, Alabama State Troopers. I played on both tours, live recordings there.
And the Mount Zion Choir.
Mount Zion Band and Choir.
Yeah. And then you were at Woodstock.
Right.
And
I was at Woodstock with Jimi Hendrix's guitar player Larry Lee, rhythm guitar player, and his bass player Billy Cox.
From the Band of Gypsies.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Billy.
And Eric Burden was there with the Animals.
Oh yeah. Been knowing Eric since the early days.
You're a lifetime friend of Eric Burden.
1957 is when we met.
Wow.
That's the same time I met Pete Best in 1957.
Okay, that was in Altamont. The Altamont Pop Festival, and the Rolling Stones are known for that one. They were there, the Rolling Stones. You're good friends with Keith Richards of the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah,
And Nicky Hopkins.
Yeah.
And Larry Lee.
And of course.
This was the original Fame gang.
Yeah.
And and the Swampers were in Muscle Shoals.
Yeah, of course, our good buddy, the Stones, Bobby Keys, saxophone player, just passed away this past year. Been with the Stones.
Yeah.
Been with the Stones ever since Leon. He was original horn section with Leon Russell.
Right. So what do you think of Artemis Powell? I think he's a great drummer.
One of the greatest drummers that I've
ever
heard.
I got a privilege to work with him in Jacksonville Beach.
Worked with him, and he is an off-the-chain person, man.
He's an off-the-chain. I agree. He's a great personality.
And
great drummer.
So was
Bob.
The drummer just passed away.
Yeah, Bob Burns.
Bob. And I miss Bob, and I thought Bob was one of the greatest drummers that I've ever heard also.
I thought it was really sweet of Artie to bring Bob in on with the Artemis Powell band.
Yeah, that was real good. That was real good. And actually, it's the marsh, this water, this mud and all keeps moving, this marsh, where we're filming today. And, it was like we got here a few minutes ago and there was nothing here, and now it's just a lake, and now all of a sudden there's all this vegetation, and the earth is moving. It's like what the Seminoles said, the earth moves, Now I'm trying to roll this thing on out here, and we're trying to get this thing shot and wrapped, so we're trying to wake up.
Orange Lake's one beautiful place. He's kind of overcome with all the nature out here. All right, we'll have another show with the Tarp coming up soon.